I mean, how'd they look? Just, kind of reaction-wise. It seemed like the loss is already behind them.
Yeah, I thought we was focused today in practice, and we did some stuff defensively. We had a long pass skill and tried to get better pass defense.
So is that going to include maybe pushing you closer to the receivers off of the line, or are you guys going to try to still do that scheme that you have been doing?
Well, we'll still do some of that, but we're going to actually play a lot tighter coverages. We'll play a lot more man in certain situations that we wouldn't play in the past.
Coach Johnson mentioned the history of blown coverages, and that fourth down was a blown coverage. What do you do to stop that?
Well, we're going to try to put them in a better situation. Again, we're going to probably give them mans in that situation. If you got your man, you got a man. And instead of trying to let them read out in a zone coverage.
Coach, any chance for personnel changes, or are you looking for the same core of 5 or 6 guys you have had out there all year?
Well, that's what we got to play with. That's what we had. That's the same team we beat Alabama with. We got to go ahead and try to beat Vanderbilt with. And those are the guys we got, and we're going to definitely use the same ones that we play with.
Yeah, feel good about their man-to-man coverage ability. You feel good about putting them in that position.
Oh, no question. I've always been a big believer in it's a lot easier to play press man than it is play off. I think there's just a lot of room for error, and but we have to play off sometime. And and when we ask guys to do that, we got to do better technique and fundamentals and making that open to a tackle like CC missed. But that's that wasn't one play doesn't lose the ball game, and we had a lot of bad plays.
What were some of the things that you guys talked about? I think Spurrier mentioned yesterday, simplifying third down defense, and maybe what that means exactly.
Well, we're gonna there's certain things on defense that we do and people understand, and they can get us in certain formation checks, and we're gonna try not to let them get us in that situation anymore.
Against Alabama, there were so many coverage sacks. The guys held up so well. What's the difference? What happens one day to the next?
I think it's it's a lot has to do with the system. Alabama, even though they spread us out, I just felt like our guys challenged Alabama more than we did this past week, and a lot of times it's not the kids, it's what we call on defense too. That and they did a good job of scheming us as far as to get us in certain zone coverages, because there's times we're at man calling, and if they line up a certain way, we check it to zone.
And so they clearly wanted you guys in zone.
Correct.
You had that feeling.
Correct.
You had mentioned a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, communication had been an issue. Kind of one side of the field is thinking one thing, the other side of it. Is that still?
No, well, that was not a factor. I think it became a little of a factor on the last play because we were supposed to be in press on the backside already, and when they line up with 3 receivers to the field, and then Stephon played off, and I think it kind of muddied the water a little bit for DJ and Devontae, and so that was probably one of the only place that we had that was communication was
a really bad time.
Sure, no question.
Who was supposed to go with Randall on that one?
Well, it should have been doubled by DJ and Devontae. We was going in and out him. Stephon should play the number 1 receiver man-to-man, and then if 18 went vertical inside, Devontae had him, and if he go outside, DJ had him. So we played the coverage early on a 3rd down and 7 play, and we tackled Cobb in the flat for a 3-yard game, and they went for it on 4th down. Got the little 4th and 2, and that's when they hit the little spot pass. But we played the coverage right the first time. We didn't play it right the second time.